Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, True Crime Stories. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe so you can hear more. Thanks for stopping by. I covered this story, and this came up recently in a Facebook post, and I wanted to read. This is a possible update. This was posted this past week, August 27th, 2025, on Fox 17 out of Nashville. This is a possible clue to the disappearance of Jennifer Wicks and her 2-year-old daughter, Adrianna. Now, they've been missing since March 25th, 2004. A chilling discovery in Robertson County, this is also in Tennessee, is breathing new life into a nearly 20-year-old cold case. Investigators say that a human leg was found in Sulphur Fork Creek in Springfield on July the 4th, 2025. And this has been identified through DNA testing as belonging to 68-year-old Joseph Benton Sr. Private investigator Buddy Mitchell has spent 15 years working this case. The discovery also intensifies his search for Jennifer Wicks and her 2-year-old daughter Adrianna, who went missing in March of 2024. Mitchell says he recently obtained a transcript from an interview with Benton's son, Joey, that he believes could finally bring some answers. After 20 years, Joey says when he got home, the girls were dead. They had been shot. Now, this transcript has been turned over to the District Attorney's Office, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, and the Sheriff's Office. The property where Jennifer and Adrianna were last seen belonged to the Benton family. Mitchell says he believes key evidence found could be hidden there, including around a log house that was built shortly after their disappearance. That is where we feel the girls could possibly be, he says. According to Mitchell, early searches were limited because the family only allowed investigators to search certain areas of the property. They wanted to search everywhere, and the family did not let them. So my question is, how could the family have prevented this if the police had a warrant to search this property for these missing people? Even now, Mitchell believes critical spots have never been searched. Now, Joey Benton and Jennifer were in a relationship, and she was living with him and his family on their property when she went missing. Now, her family always suspected him. They never believed his story that she had gone to meet someone and he saw her getting into a car. Now, people that he worked with said that he received a phone call at his job that day and he left very quickly. That it was though something had happened. Someone had called and told him something had happened and he left very quickly in a rush. I always wondered if the mother caught him molesting the child or attempting to, or taking pictures and confronted him, and he killed her and killed the baby. Some people didn't believe the baby was dead. They believed the baby was taken, maybe trafficked. But I always wondered if that was the case. And this Joey Benton, this son of this man, was so brainwashed and so scared himself that he went along with what the family told him to say. Now, this Mitchell, this investigator, says that his mission is to find this mother and daughter. He says, I've been doing this for the last 2 decades, and I won't stop. the family and myself. As long as we have breath, we will continue to search. Mitchell says that he's turned over all new information and is working closely with the Robertson County Sheriff's Office and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. He says he's conducted more than 75 interviews over the years and traveled as far as Florida to check up on tips. He hopes the discovery of Benton's leg will put pressure on investigators to revisit areas that were never searched. Anyone with any information about Jennifer and Adrianna Wick's disappearance is urged to contact the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation or the Robertson County Sheriff's Office. And this Mitchell says you can reach out to him at 615-562-0810. Before I move on into the next part of this story, I would just like to remind everybody, if you haven't already, to please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, just a little bit more about the leg being found. This is from the Tennessean. Springfield authorities have confirmed a leg found near a creek in July belongs to a man accused in a wrongful death lawsuit that was filed a month before the appendage was discovered. He was accused of murdering the mother and daughter at the center of this missing persons case. The decomposed leg was found July the 4th at Sulphur Fork Creek, and this was belonging to 68-year-old Joseph Benton. The remains were found about 10 miles from his home. The TBI confirmed that with the Tennessean on August the 25th that they had identified this through DNA. Joseph Benton's DNA was found in CODIS after he had pleaded guilty in June of 2024 to possessing firearm weapons by a felon. The 68-year-old is the father of William Joseph Joey Benton, and he was the boyfriend of Jennifer Wicks, who was the missing person filed in this wrongful death lawsuit. I am going to post a link to the video that I did. I actually did 2 videos about Jennifer and Adrianna, so I will link both of those in the comments and also at the end of this video. To go back to Jennifer and Adrianna. On March 25, 2004, Joey Benton told authorities his girlfriend, Jennifer Wicks, age 22, and her 2-year-old daughter had gotten into a white 4-door sedan at a gas station in Cross Plains. The mother and daughter were reported missing by her family on March 27th. They have never been seen again. Wicks, Adrianna, and Joey Benton were living together with his parents. Now, I talked about how she had spoken to her mother or her aunt a day or two before this and had indicated that she was planning to leave Joey Benton and come back to stay with one of them. And I believe, it's my personal thought, and I may be wrong about this, but this is just what I believe, because the rumors and the fact that this older man was later found to have images of children, I believe that he was also either abusing the little girl or attempting to. It was said that Joey Benton was at work and he gets this phone call saying something to the effect that he suddenly leaves work. He says, I have to go, I have to leave. I think his mother or someone called and told him that something had taken place and that he had to come home and help with this situation. And I believe that they killed this woman because she was going to expose this family. At first, now he gave 2 different accounts to investigators about what he says happened. At first, he says he last saw Jennifer when she left with a friend that he didn't know. He then said he took them to Cross Plains grocery store and that she had requested that he take her there and drop her off, and that he sat across from this grocery store, this gas station, and watched as she got into a white car. Several searches have been conducted on the 100 acres of land owned by the Benton family. Scent and cadaver dogs roamed the property. In 2021, they searched 51 acres of the property for possible human remains. Cadaver dogs did alert, and ground penetrating radar led to a dig that resulted in a shelf of clay being found, but no human remains. Wicks's mother, Kathy, filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Joseph Benton, his wife, and Joey Benton, his wife Cynthia Benton, and their son Joey Benton, on June the 5th in Robertson County Circuit Court, seeking a jury trial for damages in connection with the disappearance, well, she said the death of her daughter and granddaughter. The wrongful acts of William Joey Benton and Joseph and Cynthia Benton, including the acts of killing Jennifer and Adrianna, hiding their bodies, and destroying evidence to impede an investigation. Now, this is what her lawsuit was. The lawsuit says that Joey Benton told Wicks's family that his father killed Jennifer and the little girl, and that he helped him to cover it up. Now, Joey Benton did tell the family this. He said that he came home and that his father had killed her, and I believe it was because he was either molesting this little girl or attempting to, that she found out something was going on and she wanted out of there, and she was probably saying, I'm going to call the police. But that's just my own, outlook on it. March the 24th, 2004, during a phone call with Jennifer, her mother could hear screaming in the background, and Jennifer told her that Cynthia Benton had thrown Wicks and Adrianna's dinner outside and told them they could eat outside like dogs. The day the two went missing, Wicks called her father and told him she was scared of her boyfriend's mother and that she was acting weird. Could it be that this old man, her husband, this Cynthia Benton's husband, Joseph, was interested in Jennifer or Adrianna, either one, and that this woman was jealous, and this is the reason why she was treating them this way? In a July 9 filing of the lawsuit, Cynthia Benton and Joey Benton denied the allegations, saying they had no idea or any involvement in the disappearance of the two. Now, Cynthia Benton filed a counter motion to dismiss the lawsuit, saying it failed to show how she and Joey Benton caused injury or harm to Jennifer or Adrianna. April the 8th, 2024. A grand jury indicted a Middle Tennessee man with sexual exploitation of a minor for crimes spanning over a few months. Documents obtained show Joseph Frank Benton, 67, was indicted with unlawfully, feloniously, intentionally, and knowingly having material that included a minor engaging in sex activity. The material was a 20-year-old photo of a family member. According to an arrest warrant, Benton was convicted of aggravated assault when weapons were found during a search. Benton was a convicted felon and was prohibited from owning or possessing firearms. According to police, there had been no missing persons reports filed on Joseph Benton Sr. I'm not really sure how it came to be that his remains were found, or at least this human leg of his was found 10 miles from his home. His wife told police she hadn't seen him in several months, but she had not filed a missing person report. Maybe once, the lawsuit was only filed one day before his remains were found. Is it possible that they knew exactly where he was and that someone retrieved this leg so it would be found in order to maybe make this lawsuit go away? Maybe they thought, if there's no person to sue, we will just have to drop this lawsuit. Did someone kill Joseph Benton Sr.? Or did he just wander off? Did his family just continue to, not report him missing because they didn't want anyone coming out there searching their property looking for him? I don't know. I'll continue to follow any updates about this case. If anything new is posted in the next few weeks or so, um, I don't know if they are out there searching right now for more human remains for Joseph Benton Sr. Perhaps they will come upon the remains of Jennifer and Adrianna. Thanks for watching.